Hello again. As you know, I am Eli, the computer guy. Wait a second. Wrong identity. Hey, everybody. How's it going? So, I've been going over, walking up and down each one of these blocks just to show you what everything looks like in New York City as it reopens, and I thought we would continue with the East Village. So yesterday I went through my old neighborhood. That was where I had my store for 8 years on First Avenue, which is the East Village. First Avenue between 14th Street and East Houston Street. East Houston Street is kind of like 0th Street, so it was about a 14-block stretch. And today, we're going to go through the East Village, except now we're going to start at East Houston Street and 2nd Avenue, not First Avenue. So I am here, and we are here at the first dead business. Looks like AE Supply Corp, plumbing, heating, appliance, wooden flooring. It could be closed for the weekend, but it's really strange to see a business like this closed on a, it's kind of around, it's like around 3 o'clock right now, 3 o'clock-ish on a Saturday. You know, it's hard for me to imagine a place that is able to stay open or is able to pay their rent if they're not open at this time. Let's just kind of keep it walking. This over here is actually a place that I've went to a few times, the EXPG studio place. Craig Derry and Clarell Henderson had their vocal coaching classes here for a while, and I remember them back from Progressive Music. Craig Derry is quite a character, and he is a cool guy. And they used to do their classes there. And then when Progressive Music closed, I think he went to Ripley Greer, and then afterwards he was doing his classes here. So I actually met up with him a few years ago here. And as you can see, this is as dead as it gets. I'm going to guess by the graffiti and stuff everywhere and the fact that there's nobody inside there doing anything that this is done for. There's a temple across the street that's closed, but I can't say that that's probably just because there's not service at this time. See what we got over here. So this is, I don't know what this is. What do we got in here? This is most certainly closed and vacant. Doesn't look like there's anything over here. Kind of wish this thing had a more the zoom out. I guess a more of a what's the not macro lens. Maybe that's what it is. I forget what it is I'm looking for. More of a fisheye lens on this camera, but I get what I pay for. It has pretty good image stabilization, which is useful for me, even though I'm horrible at holding the camera steady. So this restaurant's open and roaring and ready to go. Take a look over here. You got a lot of people walking through this restaurant over here. That's nice to see. It's nice to see some vibrant life returning to the city. Just gonna jaywalk over here because we're New Yorkers and that's what we do. That's what we do. Funny story. I have a family member who is a cop, and he actually wrote someone a ticket for jaywalking. And the person wound up getting him in trouble with his superior officer because he made the case that you haven't enforced this for so long that you discriminately applied it to me. And not only did the ticket get overturned, but he wound up getting in trouble for it. All right, I don't know what the hell that building is over there, to be honest with you. I can't tell what that building is, but I don't know if there's anything going on in there or not. Looks like a dump to me. So this is considerably more active than First Avenue by far. It says 1 to 8 every day. I'm not kind of... what's in here? This place looks kind of cool. This place looks really cool. Is this open? Wow. How are you? I've never seen this place before here. Wow. You mind if I put it on camera? Oh, this looks... You have a very nice place. Wow. This is a really cool looking store. Rural vintage Moroccan documents, property, marriage. This is a cool place. Wow. Thank you so much for letting me in. Oh, let me see what you got there. This is cool. How long have you been here?
18 years.
Wow. I'm glad to see you survived the last year.
We're almost extinct.
Yeah, everybody else appears to be leaving, but thank you so much. Yeah. You have a good day. Sorry. Detour. That was a cool looking place. I love seeing places like that. Okay, I don't know what this is. I have no idea what's in here. But this place is clearly dead. Nothing in there. You can kind of see in there. There's nothing going on in there. Dead as a doornail. Dead as a dodo. There's a vape store over there that looks like it's closed. Looks like this used to be a vape shop for rent. And on the inside, tiny little vape shop. You got some interesting music playing in this pizzeria over here. I love music in that theme. It's on the tip of my tongue what genre that is, but I like it. I can't tell what it is though. On that side of the street, everything looks to be open. You got a laundromat, you got a deli, thriving. You got a lot of people out to go out today. Got a lot of people outside over there, so it's kind of lively. Okay, I really wouldn't want to have to open that door to get into my apartment every day. But I guess I would if I saved some money. Okay. Yeah, I think that this is considerably more vibrant than First Avenue. You still got a bit of the dead mall vibe coming along here still again. You have one place over here. Permit. The above pictured individual is a person of interest regarding a sexual and physical assault in the vicinity. Yeah, that's some New York right there. And we got, all right, permit of no effect. Department of Buildings over here. We got our expired work permit. Another expired work permit. A stop work order. It's Department of Buildings doing their thing. Making sure that nobody takes this space. The other side of the street, you have a lot of these little restaurants, and they really do seem to have revived. Yeah, like you take a look over there, you got happy people sitting and enjoying themselves, out and enjoying themselves. Businesses are open. People are going out. I'm happy to see it. It's kind of sad when a neighborhood that you worked out of for 9 years just turns into a freaking dump, and it's nice to see the vitality coming back and to see all these people outside and walk in and they seem to be happy, and yeah, it's good stuff. Okay, that place is for lease over there. Again, you have to realize that we are still walking through New York, so even if it's becoming more vibrant, every block is going to have a dead business. So it looks like coffee, salad, sandwiches. This looks like it was a food place. By the way, look at the shack over here for that deli. Look at that. Look at what people did to that. And you could look, his glass is even cracked over there. That's so sad. When you see that, it's really sad. Because you'd imagine that they may invest more in their businesses if they were in an area where people weren't going to just senselessly destroy everything. So yeah, it just looks like they're getting ready to do work and tear shit down inside of there. Oh, what the F happened here? What is this? Come on, man. Seriously? This is a little Italian restaurant over here. Okay, you not only graffitied the window, so you have the graffiti on the window, you have the dirt spiral, but you fucking smashed it. What a degenerate. What degenerates, seriously. What do you gain from doing this? What do you gain? What, does this bring money to your household? Does this pay for your kids' education? Does this pay for the food that you put on your kids' table? No. That does nothing. It does nothing. It's completely senseless. And the thing is, here's the thing. They didn't even break it enough so that they could actually... not even... It's fucking ridiculous. Okay. So on that side of the street, you got a smoke shop. Smoke shop is open. Doing good. Let's see what we have over here. Looks like another two dead places. Again, by the way, for those who are wondering, we're at East 5th Street. So we've walked from house to second, second to third, third to fourth, and fourth to fifth. Let's see what we got inside. Can we see inside of here? Can we see inside of here? Nope. Brown paper does it again. Brown paper everywhere. Okay, we don't even have expired work permits. That's insane. Wow. Nice. Okay. What do we have inside of here? And nothing. Can't see inside there. Almost expired work permit, but not expired. Give it 2 months. I'm confident that this place will finish their construction in 2 months. All right, can't see what's going on inside there, so we're just going to keep it moving, keep it moving. Okay, it looks like we got a bunch of stuff for lease right across the street over there. Retail space for rent and restaurant for lease. Again, this is considerably more lively. You can see that there's less general death, business death in the air. I mean, at least there's people around and doing stuff. So this is empty. Looks like this used to be a... Yes, we are open. Really? You could have fooled me. You could have fooled me. So what do we got here? Yeah, it looks like people are... You got an open restaurant over here. You got a staff 100% fully vaccinated. As if I could care, because if I'm vaccinated, I'm not gonna... I don't know. You guys do you. I got vaccinated, so I don't really give a shit if anybody else is. Not in a selfish way. It's just I don't... If the vaccine is supposed to be able to keep me from getting hospitalized from COVID, then I shouldn't particularly care if you got COVID. I mean, if you didn't get vaccinated. Let's see what we got over here. Another nice open place. This is beautiful. Nice setup. Really nice with the flowers and everything. This place really looks nice. The Mermaid Inn, I'm getting guessed that this is dead. So you got your paper in the window combined with garbage looking tag and graffiti. What's it look like in here? We poke around a little bit? Nope, nothing in there. All right, so these two places, let's see. Self-reliance, commonifor? I can't pronounce that. Oh, it's Ukrainian. Association of American Ukrainians. Okay. So that's a different language. Okay, I'm just being an idiot trying to read a letter that's not in the alphabet that I'm used to. That's kind of cool that that's there. All right, what do we have here? Notice of social distancing. Win the fight against pests. What's in here? Let's see, what do we got in here? Can we see under the paper? Not really. Okay, what do we have over here? Kalexigo. Okay, see, this is nice. See, the difference between graffiti and garbage is stuff like this. Look at this. Look at how pretty that is. That's beautiful. I like that. I mean, okay, the person who wrote the stuff above it looks ridiculous. Dream until it's your reality. That's inspiring. So you got the really beautiful looking birds, and then it says dream until it's your reality down there. See, that's art. Someone made this look really nice. I like that. Not the destruction garbage kind of stuff that you saw earlier. All right, this is a restaurant for lease over here. You got some nice graffiti on the gate. That's me with my douchebag sunglasses, by the way, in the reflection. That's my disguise so that nobody can tell who I am. Nobody will stop me on the street and say, oh my God, it's Louis Rossman. They won't be able to tell. Because Louis Rossman would never wear such douchebag-looking sunglasses. All right, this is another retail space for lease over here. I can't see inside, no chance. This place is open, it just looks kind of, yeah. It says it's open, but actually, never mind. You literally have a gate. You have a gate with chains and locks. So I'm going to guess that this is not open. It says 6 p.m. to 4 a.m., so I guess it's not open yet. It will be open later. I think it's probably around 3:30 or so right now. All right, we're just going to keep it walking, keep it going, keep it walking, keep it moving. Sorry for the shaky camera. I'm not really a good camera person. So we got something over there that's dead. Some death over there. I don't know what that is. Here. Let's walk this way. See what we got over here. By the way, we're up to 6th Street now. There's still a decent amount of real estate available, but what I like to see, what I'm happy seeing here is that the places that are not closed are open. They have customers, and the customers that are going there appear to genuinely be enjoying themselves, which warms my heart. A new executive order by Emperor Cuomo. Foo. NYU Tisch School of the Arts. NYU bought up a lot of the East Village. Like a lot of the East Village is NYU at this point. There was a lot of protest of that like 10 years ago as it was happening. There's a church across the street. Looks like Jesus can still afford the rent here. For now. Kosher Bake Shop, closed. Are you closed for good, or are you closed because Tuesday to Saturday, 8-ish to 5 p.m.? Well, it's 3 p.m. right now, so something tells me that this place may be gone. But the air conditioner is still on. Okay, maybe he's just preparing stuff on the inside or something. Yeah, let's be Snoopy. I'm gonna be a prick, I'm gonna be Snoopy. Yeah, there's people inside there. Okay, there's people inside. I don't know what they're closed for, but it is what it is. Okay, we're up to 7th Street right now, and as you can see, there's a lot of people in the street, a lot of activity. There's a lot of traffic over here, so there's a lot of cars out. Traffic is clearly back to pre-COVID levels. The people walking around, there's a lot of people walking around. Oh, what's going on in here? Another dead place, another dead place. Okay, not only is there graffiti outside, but there's graffiti inside. Unless EMP means that. Oh, EMP is not graffiti, that means empty. I'm a dumbass. How I learned component level board repair is beyond me. Chinese Hawaiian Kempo Academy over there, retail for lease. That makes me a little sad because there's a lot to... I didn't stick with the martial arts as long as I should have, but when I was taking it, you know, they teach you a lot over there that winds up applying to real life, even if you never actually get into a fight. So seeing that place out kind of makes me sad. We'll check that out in a moment. 125 2nd Avenue for rent. As you can see, it is covered with graffiti, like the garbage type of graffiti over here, not the kind of graffiti that's actually any good. For rent. See if we can get a look inside. Yeah, you can't really tell much in there. All right, what do we got next door? Oh, look, another place that's closed. Okay, here we go. So, yep, I have no idea what that was. Can't really see inside to tell what it is. That's a cool little shop. That's a betting shop over there.
I'm gonna pee.
Thanks for announcing. I'm going to cross the street in the middle of the street like a good New Yorker instead of crossing at the light. By the way, for anybody who keeps posting this in the chat, every single person that has ever had this type of accent while speaking, I'm walking here, no longer lives here. I'm just going to say that. That was several generations ago. That does not exist anymore. You will never meet somebody that talks with that kind of accent here. If you do, they are a dying breed. It just doesn't really exist. That's in the movies. You're not going to see that in real life anymore. That was from a bygone era. So you took a Chinese Hawaiian Kempo Academy. You took a place that stood for training, discipline, humbleness, trying to instill values in people, and you put a bunch of graffiti all over it. Fucking pathetic. Absolutely. All right. See what we got here. Another one. The dumpling shop. Huh. Yeah, it looks like they're doing some work in there. I hope they become a successful business again. All right. Go to the end of the block. Ooh, another one. Tattoo and piercing. Retail space for Lease. Okay, that's the coolest looking graffiti I've seen in a while. That is awesome. Whoever made that is... Did somebody actually draw that, or is that a poster or something? I don't know. That looks cool. Okay, your typical New York City shithole. Wall looks weird back there. Ceiling is falling apart back there. You can see the ceiling is... that is very, very curved. It looks like somebody is sleeping up there, and they're hiding, and they're right about to fall through. It's kind of like when Batman and Batman Beyond was sitting in the vents because he's listening in on somebody, and then he's about to fall through it and get caught. That's the vibe I'm getting from that roof up there. All right, so we keep it moving, keep it moving. Across the street at the light now. Not very New York of me. Yeah, it looks like the closer you get to 14th, the higher the concentration of dead businesses. Still a lot of traffic outside, a lot of people, a lot of activity. It's really kind of... Wonder what this is over here. It looks like the burger joint over there kind of extended its outdoor dining into this location, which is dead. That looks like shit, by the way. Like, look at the rust over here. My God. Like, that just looks like pure and utter Doge shit. Oh, jeez. All right, we keep it moving, keep it moving. Okay, got Dallas Barbecue over there. This is something that's being built right now. Sorry about that. We have a meat market over here, but I imagine they're closed for the weekend. Yeah, Saturday it's 8 to 4, so it may have just actually passed 4. I may be a little bit off with my time. It looks like what's across the street is open besides that Fresco place over there. Fresco appears to be closed or in the process of construction, or I don't know if they're leaving or if they're just coming in. You have a Ukrainian restaurant over there. Selas is open. Veselka is open. They have amazing dumplings. I miss Veselka. One thing I miss from leaving this neighborhood is Veselka. Okay, this place over here, this 24-hour grocery, I'm going to see if they're closed or not because I see they're all covered up. I really hope that they're not because they used to have an amazing little juice bar over there. All these fresh squeezed juices. Whoops, I tried to pull in New York over there. Nope. Okay. Right place. Yeah, it looks like they're open because I see people coming in there. I think they just put up that stuff for shade. Okay, this used to be, I forget the name of this place, but this used to be some, actually never mind, the 13th step next door is what I was thinking of. I don't know what this is, but this is, what was this? What is this? Let's see. What do we have here? I'd have to climb over it. I don't feel like climbing right now, it's too hot. Well, this is dead, and ooh, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. See that? Somebody had to crack the window, because that's going to be the mark that they left on the world. That's going to be the shit stain they left on America, is their little, look at me, I'm cool, I cracked the window. Again, it just doesn't make sense. Because the thing is, see, here's the thing about this window crack that I want to point out. Let me just explain why this aggravates me so much. You didn't crack the window enough to actually break in, right? So you're not going to get in there and steal anything, because you didn't crack the window enough to be able to break in and actually take anything. So it's not even like Again, I'm not saying it's right. It's not like, you broke in to steal something to feed your to that you sold on Craigslist and used to feed your family. Nothing like that. You didn't gain anything. You just made the world shittier for no reason. Okay, so you got some bars over here. You have some young people that are going out to the bar and doing what young people are supposed to do, which is go out and enjoy themselves with friends and family, not fucking fix boards all day and do walk around YouTube videos. This place, I forget the name of this place, but I think they used to, I forget the name, but they had a very strange name for a bar. It was this kind of trivia, nerdy sounding name, and it's very sad to see that they're gone. Let's see. Yeah, the Thirsty Scholar, that's what it is, Scholar. So I knew it was a trivia sounding name. So it looks like they're gone now. Looks like they're gone. That's really sad. Okay, that's Chase Bank over there pretending they give a crap about social issues. Oh, that's adorable. Look at that. Take pride. So they got the LGBTQ stuff and the BLM stuff over there. That's hysterical. Oh, man. Go get your morals from a fucking bank. Get your morals from a bank. Yeah. Get your morals from the bank that was... I covered a lot of stuff with Chase during the PPP stuff last year. Like, yeah, fuck them. Fuck them. That's all. You ever see this meme where they have, like, they're dropping a bomb on the Middle East, and then they have, a new helicopter that says BLM on the side and has a rainbow on it, and it's dropping a bomb in the Middle East? That's what I think of when I see Chase pretending to give a shit about any of that stuff. Okay? This used to be Capital One, because Capital One can't afford the rent here anymore. So Capital One used to be across the street from Chase, and now they're not. This is, as I said, this is the end of the spiral. So I mentioned this in a few old videos, is that this blog, this pretty cool blog for this neighborhood, evgrieve.com, they spend a lot of time taking pictures of the businesses that used to be here, and then what they are being replaced with, or if they are being replaced at all, if they're opening, if they're closing. And part of the cycle is when the smaller businesses, like the one that I walked through in the very beginning, that cool place, get replaced by, like Chase Bank, Starbucks, Chase. But once the Capital Ones can no longer afford to be in the neighborhood anymore, once Capital One says, you know what, we can't afford this, and the place stays vacant for a year, because that Capital One space has been vacant for over a year, that's how you know you're at the end of the cycle. Maybe this commercial mortgage-backed security shit has gone just a little too far. Okay, so this says it's the Luna Cafe and Lounge. Luna Cafe and Lounge. It's got brown paper everywhere. That's the mind your business brown paper. This is the not minding my business camera in the window. Can't really see much there though. This is a pharmacy. Now this could just be closed because it's a Saturday, but maybe not, because it says that they're open until 5 p.m. on Saturday. So either they've changed their hours and decided to close earlier, or they're out of business. But it doesn't look like they're out of business because the shelves are stocked. So that's really strange, because it says that they should be open at this time and they're not open. That's one of the things I noticed when I left New York City. One of the things I appreciated about it, that this video, I guess that particular instance is disproving, is that you would show up at a place that says they close at 9, at 8:15, and you would see the owner had already packed up and he was like walking over to his car because he closed 45 minutes early. You don't see much of that here. Like, if a business says it's open till 9, at 9:15, there's still usually a line out the door of people that they're trying to finish up serving. And when I left, whether I was in Wisconsin or Jacksonville or Tampa or or any of these places that I went to along the way, what I noticed is that when so many places open late and close early. And oh my God, the picking up the phone thing. There were so many businesses that didn't pick up the phone at 2 p.m. on a Wednesday. It was so weird. Like, if I didn't do that here, I'd be bankrupt in a day. Okay? So we have a restaurant here. This doesn't look very healthy though, because there's nobody outside. You have a large outdoor dining area, nobody here. Same over here. Same thing over here. There's a juice bar across the street that looks like it's totally shuttered. I'll show you the juice bar in a moment. See? Yeah. I don't think you're paying your rent with this amount of customers over here. This doesn't make sense to me. This place seems like it's doing well. Casio with Pepe. Tompkins Square Bagels, all right? You're a bagel restaurant that at around 4 p.m. on a Saturday is closed. Yeah, I'm sure that place is going to be around for a long time. Okay. What is this? You have yellow paper. Yellow paper. Oh, it's a summons. It's a Department of Sanitation summons. Oh, so let me tell you another one of the city scams. So check this out. So we had Mr. T Carding for a while, and the thing is, I shouldn't be pick on them. All the garbage companies in the city are the same shit. So let's say that here's the way this works. Everybody asks, why is there so much trash on the street, right? Like for instance, see that trash bag over there? People will go, why is there a trash bag there? Well, in other places, you have space behind the store to put your trash and have the trash picked up. But here you don't. So if you go behind here, like where this building ends, another building starts. So there's no place to put the trash. So what you do is at the end of the day, at the end of the workday, right when you close, you put the garbage in the street, and then between the hours of typically 11 p.m. and 6 a.m., your private carting company will come and pick up the trash, right? Well, let's say they don't pick up the trash that day because they fucked up and didn't do their job. The sanitation department comes around at 7 or 8 or 9 in the morning, right, way before you open, but after they didn't pick up the garbage, and will issue you a summons for $200 or $300 or $400 saying that you didn't have your trash picked up. And do you think your garbage company is going to pay for that? No, they don't. So what you do is you keep using the garbage. Here's what I've learned to do, because this is starting to happen to me, and the garbage companies wouldn't pay for it. What you do is you keep using the garbage company for 2 or 3 months, so you rack up a $350 or $400 bill with the garbage company that is equal to the amount of money that you got as your summons or fine, and then you never pay them, and you explain why, and you move on to a new garbage company. Now you could say, why didn't you take them to court? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? If you're talking about taking the people to court over $300, then you're clearly not familiar with the amount of time-wasting hassle and misery that's going to be there for that paltry amount of money. But that's something that I used to have to do it's sad. Like I've went through 3 or 4 garbage companies because they all do that. You put the garbage out, they're supposed to pick it up, they don't pick it up. The next day you have a fine for $300. The garbage company just kind of laughs at you like, we're not paying that. It's like, okay, fine. I'll just rack up a 3-month bill for service and never pay you. You know, as much as Trump does a bunch of shit that's wrong or stupid, and I'm sure he's done many immoral things in business, the one thing that always got me is when they said he wouldn't pay his contractor. And the thing is, like, again, I'm 100% confident that there were many contractors that he should have paid that he didn't pay because he was being an asshole. But when they said, he didn't pay a contractor in New York City, I always kind of raise an eyebrow at that because I've had just so many experiences where there's a lot of reasons to not pay a New York contractor. Like you pay $200 or $300 a month for garbage collection, and 2 or 3 days of the month they just don't pick up your garbage. Just none of it. And also, yes, you do pay for commercial carting here. I don't know how it is in every other city or state, but the Department of Sanitation does not pick up commercial trash. It doesn't pick up trash for stores or offices. You have to have your own carting for that. I don't know what the hell happened here. That building looks like it has seen better days. Oh, man. The upside is that that's a building that I think most of the people in my chat could actually afford to live in this city. Okay, so there's a store right around here that I was looking at that they wanted, I think, $10,000 or $12,000 for. That was really small. I want to see if it's still available because it's been like 2 years now. I think I included this in a real estate video a while ago. We'll see. It's coming up soon. Okay, so we have Pastel to my left. Let's take a look at this. Nail, spa, tan. And this looks closed. All right, so you got your standard trash, messed up shit on the window and on the inside. Oh yeah, that place is dead. You got a work permit from the Department of Buildings. Is it expired? Is it expired? Expires 2018. My God. Okay, so needless to say, that, by the way, props to Sony on this AX53 camera for having a zoom that's that good, that I could zoom into the middle of a store and read the expiry date on a work permit through that filthy window. That's some pretty cool zoom. So that's for rent. Oh wow, they're actually taking the for rent sign off of that place across the street. She just took it down. I don't know if you could see that in Top Beauty Spa over there. It wasn't zoomed in enough, so you probably didn't see that. They just took the for rent sign down over there. Yeah, this space they wanted like $10,000 for. I laughed. I belly laughed when they said that. Because this space is so freaking small. Because at that time I thought, instead of moving, what if I just open another shop? Like a shop right across 1 block away. This is 1 block away from my store. And yeah, I guess somebody took it. Okay, this side of the street is just dead. So you have that place for rent that I just showed you over there, right? But then you have these two over here. So you have restaurant for lease. For rent by owner. Retail restaurant space for lease. And then at the ends of the block you have another one down there. Double restaurant for lease. So on this block, you literally have one business that's alive. So that Roy's Gourmet Deli, that is the only place between 12th and the 13th on the west side of the street that is not dead. Wow. Okay, that's something else. That's something else. Okay, you got a nice wall of graffiti here. We're coming up on 13th Street. So it seems like more of the death is as you get closer to 14th Street. And that's exactly what I'd expect, by the way, because as you get closer to 14th Street, you're closer to one of the main streets, therefore the rent has gone up. That's a Verizon building, so they're going to be around for probably a long time. Unless they decide, like Capital One, that even they can't afford to be here anymore. You never know. That is a very, very weird, creepy looking picture over there, creepy looking drawing. You got a pretty healthy looking restaurant over there. It says, yeah, craft beer and cocktails, and yeah, you got a lot of people sitting there. They all look like they're having fun, enjoying their day. One of those women is on a date, and she is looking at her phone as the guy's talking to her. She doesn't seem that into him. Oh well. He'll figure it out and move on soon enough. So we keep it walking, keep it moving. And we're just about to 14th Street. This is around where the East Village would be considered to end. You have another place for lease over there, a retail restaurant for lease. And that's that. So, I'm a douchebag walking around pointing a camera at himself. So this is my little windscreen, by the way, that I put on my mic so that you don't hear the wind noise because it's very windy outside. So yeah, at some point this has to end. You have to kind of, at some point a lot of these prices are going to have to come down, and until they come down, I think that these spaces are going to remain empty. And I really do hope that the people who are invested in commercial mortgage-backed securities that are in New York understand that the value that their buildings claim to be is not even remotely close. In my opinion, of course, this is not financial investment advice, this is just my opinion, close to the actual value that they're told it is, because there's nobody in there. It's all empty, and all the places around it are empty. Anyway, that's it for today, and as always, hope you learned something. See you all in the next video.